how would you like to take all your decorative stitches and double them? We could do that with a twin needle, and that's what I'm going to show you, how to thread up for a twin needle. Now it's also used for if you want to do a hem, like you see on the t-shirts at the bottom, so it has a nice stretch. It kind of looks like the cover stitch hem, just not done with a cover stitch machine, but it will kind of give you that back and forth look on the back and the give you need for the stretch. So first thing you're going to do is take your thread out of your machine. I'm going to clip it at the top and pull it out the bottom. We'll take and remove our single needle here and insert our twin needle. Now on the packages of all the twin needles, you're going to notice there is going to be a size and a number. Now I can't use this little tool to help put that up here, so I'm going to just hold this, put my points down into my foot first, lift up all the way, and then go ahead and tighten this all the way up. You can also use a twin needle for pin tucks, but before I do anything, I'm going to go into the set menu and tell the machine what I'm doing. Go over to twin needle, touch OK to X into that little box, and on this package it says 2.5. So I'm going to arrow over until it says 2.5 here. Then that way, when I come out, every time I pick a stitch, it will make sure to limit the stitch width so I don't break a needle by stepping over the edge of the foot. I'll just touch OK. Notice the width of the machine, so 7 millimeters minus 2.5 means my maximum stitch width is 4.5. So 4.5 plus 2.5 equals a total of 7. So that's why the reduction has been made. I also love it that when I turn off the machine and turn it back on, and I haven't changed that, I still have that message that will remember that I am still using a twin needle. See what it comes up with, and you can say, okay, yep, yes, I'm still using that. So for threading, what I'm going to do is use the other thread spool holder up here, and I'm going to take both the threads in my hand at the same time for the first guide and underneath this part here of the machine. Right here is where I'm going to stop. Do you notice a little silver fin in there? I'm going to take my thread and put one on one side, one on the left, and one on the right, and then continue to thread the whole rest of the machine as normal. Just go ahead. It doesn't matter which needle gets which thread, other than you can't use your needle threader to thread this, so just pick one and put it in the right, pick one, put it in the left, and if they get a little twisted at the top, that is okay. Sometimes too, I'll lower down the presser foot so I have a little bit more room for my hands, and also the white part of the back of the foot will reflect through the eye and give me a little bit more visibility of getting my thread through that eye easier. Okay, presser foot is up. What we're going to do is just take, I'm going to just start off on a straight stitch to show and make sure that everything is stitching properly. Sometimes I'll start off sewing a little bit slower just to make sure everything's where it needs to be. I kind of build up speed, and sometimes I just sew at a more medium, reduced speed here. So since we have these two beautiful colors in, we're going to get them side by side right across our fabric. There we go. And then on the back, you do kind of get whatever's in your bobbin in a zigzag formation. Now this is where the fun starts. One of my favorite stitches, let's do row 1, stitch number 19. I kind of call it a honeycomb stitch. It has been reduced. I don't even have to think about what my maximum stitch width should be. It's already been taken care of. And then as it stitches, I love how the threads just kind of weave themselves through and give me a whole entire different looking stitch. So if you want to impress people, put a twin needle on. Remember, there's a triple needle too, so you could go ahead and add a third spool. You could add a two bobbins here. You could add a thread stand and put your thread on that one. Let me show you what this is looking like. Isn't that fun? It almost has a, oh gosh, with these two colors, it almost looks 3D. You know how when you have the two glasses, it looks like you're seeing 3D in the middle. So all the stitches are going to look good. There will probably be some that are going to stitch out a little too heavy. It might not be totally appropriate for this stitch, but you'll definitely find even just as simple as, say, a blanket stitch or even a feather stitch. Let's go ahead and let's do a feather stitch. Row 2, stitch number 19. Just something real simple. Nice open stitches. They also are a lot easier and quicker to stitch. That's why I reach for those first. Notice how much faster it goes down the fabric. There we go. Just to give us an idea of how unlimited stitching with a double needle or twin needle will be with your machine.